Hope you all doing very well, and today I want to discuss about the local database and how the local database is used in your applications. And I want to use we have the several database to be used in applications. Today I want to discuss only the SQLite and how the SQLite is using in the database. I have done the few things. So I have this table, and I just need to be add the another data into the table. For example, I have the year 31, and this is my NAI 31 at gmail.com, and college is Delhi University, and faculty is engineering, and branch is computer science, right? And submit it, and you can see here the name is year 31 and year 31 at gmail.com, and Delhi University Engineering and Computer Science. It means I can add the several data into the database in my applications, right? And how I have done this: first of all, you just go into the process of the database to store in your applications, and I just create the database. You can see what I have here. I have these ones, and I just need to be refresh it, and I have year 31 at gmail.com. You can see I have changes this, right? I have the table students, but before you just need to be add into your Firefox toolkits, and this is the very important to be add. You can see the changes of your table, and this is the Firefox, and you can add your SQLite here, and you can add, if you just go into your SQLite and what we have here, and just go into your tools of your Firefox, and there is an options for the, you can see what I have here. Let's screenshot is okay. I'm giving you the screenshot what I have here. I have this ones, right? When you are clicking the Firefox, and I have the SQLite Manager. You can see SQLite Manager is here, right? And you can add on SQLite Manager into your Firefox. If you are doing, then you can see the changes of SQLite and SQLite data into your database. Let's see what I have here, and sorry, actually this was this, right? Alright, and you can see what I have here. Let's see, this is, and now need to be called to the SQLite, and this is the SQLite, and I have these tables. The table is students 31. Okay, if you just create a SQLite database, you just need to be add here. For example, I have a demo, right? A demo database, demo, and that automatically will use the SQLite is here. And where is the demo you want to save? Okay, let's create a database, and this is the demo. Let's the demo 2, and okay, and where do you want to save here, right? The desktop opens. Okay, you have the desktop, you have demo SQLite is here, right? And this demo is I have saved in the into my desktop. You can see these ones, right? Demo 2 I have saved, and you can just drag and drop into your project. I have here my database. You can drag and drop into your into your project. If you are doing this, you can access that database as the extension of SQLite into your into your uh, into your application of SQLite managers. So I don't have the demo SQLite here, so I just need to be my database. I don't need to be the another ones, and just open my uh, database which I have here. I have these ones, the users SQLite, right? My database is here. Just go into your file and command shift and G, click and paste your desktop, what you find it, and go into your the database. My database is this, right? Open it. I just open it, and the all the data is showing what I have here with the table student. Okay, let's get back to the project what I have here, right? I have this one's the database app, right? And go into your first screens of the app delegate, and I have gone with the app delegate. And before starting the project to be initialized and create your table, you have to add a pod file that's name is the FMDB. You can see here what the FMDB is. FMDB, this is the FMDB pod, right, which is used to be execute, update and delete, and all the query is initialize FMDB pod, right? So I have used this to be installed in your applications. So just go back and you can see the installations, how will be installed in the applications. When I have installs, right, and you can see what I have here. Let's document and test app, and this ones and this is ones, right? So you can see what I have the pod here, and I have this FMDB, right? I have pod it and install it, then that's why I have these applications with the FMDB, right? And now the import the FMDB, I have import FMDB, and now I just create a functions of a DB method. I have created the FMDB methods, and that's I have call from did finish launching, and I just need to be create a variable with the database, and this is the FMDB database. You can see what I have the you can FMDB database, and that will provide the path what you have the path, right? And this is the URL, right? This is what we have. I have these ones, right? You can this is the URL. I have created the file URL here, right? And what we have the file URL, I just need to be where my database is where is my database in my applications. I just initialize my database to find with the URL where the database is in my applications. So that's why I have the file managers go into the user domain mask with the appending the path of components, that is the my database.sqlite. I have this one's my database SQLite, right? You can see here. I just go into this reference of the URL where is that is my database SQLite. So that's why I have used FMDB, which is provided by the FMDB, right? And I have the file URL, right? That file URL, what we have, okay, file URL, and now the database will open. Before starting any query, you need to be open. This is the function of the database, which will be open of the database, and before open you cannot be edit, execute and update, right? If I have opened it, if it will properly open, it means you have a database, right, of my database SQLite. Now go to if this is the properly open, then apply the do and catch, right? And try the database. This is the database, and execute update. because I just need to be create a table, right, and with the name of TB student, TB underscore students. It's not a student, it's a student, right? It's a student because I have this one's a student. I have this, right? That's why students is yours. Okay, create table if not exists. This is the query of if there is not a table like with the TB students, this will be generated with the TB students. Otherwise, if it already has created the TB students, then that this query will not be executed to create a tables, right? So this is the features to be execute a query, all right. And I have add the ID as well, because you can see here what I have the ID, all right. Oh, okay, let's what we have. Okay, let's finish it. Okay, I have a query of the table, or you can see here, all right. My database is open here, and now if the table TB student is already exists into the my database, then that query will not execute, all right. Okay, let's back to the code here, all right. And ID is integer. Okay, I'm looking for the ID, and every ID is the unique, that is the 1 2 3 auto increment. You can see here ID integer primary key. This is the integer primary key which will be auto increment, right? And I have added the name, the type of the text, email, the type of the text. This is the type of this which I have here. So let's and college is also the text, and faculty also the text, and branch and time stamp is also the text, right? And value should be the nil, all right. And now if that do will not work, then catch will be the print. And after all the executions, and you have to be close your database. Okay, this is very simple to be create your table, right? And you just need to be understand the create table, and if not exist, these are the query you have to be learned, all right. And now get back to the v controller. Where is my this ones, where is my this ones? And I have a table and all the things we have here. And now I just create the table. Now I just need to be all data from the table of TB students. I have the all data is here, right? Get all data is here. You can see get all data is here. And now I just need to be the file URL, and because I have already created with the constants of this, right? And you can I have explained it, right? And now get back to the if I just need to be open my database is, this is the similar on the previous ones, right? Database, and now it's open it, right? And I have opened it, and now the rs is the variable for the database execute query. I have the execute query select start from TB students. I just need to be all data. That's why I have used the select star from table. I don't need to be any conditions which data I need to be written, right? I just need to be all the data. That's why I have used the select star from table students, and value is the 0, because you can see you can also to be add the nil value. Don't worry about that. It can be print, right? Anything, right? And now I just need to be all data one by one to add your students array. I just create the student array with the model of student model, right? What we have the student model, you can see what I have this student model is taken the name, email, college, faculty, and branch, all right? Faculty and branch, all the things are into the student models. Now rs, and now I just need to be whole data, right, to be one by one. So that's why I have used the while and rs.nest. and I have created the item with the respect of the student model, all right, an item taken with the name, and name will be query with the rs string for column what we have here, and I have these ones. Sorry, I have these ones, right? You can see here, so this is the column of name, this is the column of email, this is the column of college, this is the faculty and branch and time stamps. Okay, I just need to be here to add into my array. That is the name of a string. So I have rs dot string column name is the name what we have. This will return 1 2 3 4, right, and 5 and so on, right. If we have the 50 data, that the 50 times will be execute for adding the all items into the student array. So don't worry, right, this is the name of column, right, email, college, faculty and branch and so on. And now every items to be added with the name with the name, email, college and faculty and branch, right, and the students append to the items. I have appended, and every object has append. Then table student need to be delegate and data source, and this will be the reload all the data. And before this, right, and the table reload, then the database will close. Every time you need to be close the data if you are opening the data, right. This is the process to be execute, to be select the all data into your table list. Yeah, you can store into the array, right. So I have an array, let's do, and I have create a table. You all knows the table, how the table will create. UI table view delegate and data source is used, right. And now the student array I have here, right, student array is here. Now every count is will be written onto your into your tables, right. And I have this ones, the student table cells. You can see the table cell is here, and what I have here, right, this is the table cell, right. How I have done this, this is the table cell and a name of the students table view cells, and this is the identifier of the table view cells. So this is the collection content view, and I have added the stack of this is the vertical, all right, and I have added the another that is the horizontal, right. And I have two columns here, name and the what the name will comes, right. And second is the email, what the email will come, right. And fourth is third one is the college and what the college is to be provided, right. And the faculty, that's the similar, and this the branch is the similar. Now when we will add these ones, and I will trigger with the show of add students here. This is the name, email, college, faculty and name, right. And these are the things you can see. This is the name of text field, this is the email of text fields. You can express all that things, right. And let's do how I have done this recently file. This is add students PC, right. And you can see here what I have here, right. I don't need to be this ones, right. All right, you can see this is the branch name, faculty, college, email. I have every outlet is here, right. And I have this is the button submit, and now the button submit tab here. I have checked all the things. Let's back to the whole, right, whole at students view control. Let's see, and I have created the all outlet is here, right. And button submit is here, and I have checked it's not provided the empty, it will not provide the empty. That's why I have checked all the outlet of text field, right. If this will not empty, then it will call with the insert chat to be. Actually I have this function for the chat to be. This is the name, email. I have sending here from the name text field, email of email text field and all that, right. And now this will then check the all time the thing will create again, the database will create here, all right. This is the FMDB, and you should put here FMDB, right. Now timestamp, I just need to be add the timestamp as well. That's why I have the timestamp 1. All right, and as data and time interval is 0. All right, and now database will open, and now it's unable to open the database, because if there is no database, then this will the print, right? Otherwise, if I have these ones, right, the database, now need to be execute the update database and execute update insert. I just need to be add the insert query with the, because I just add into the table and every name, because this query is very important to be learned, right? Where is the select will apply, where the insert will apply, where the create will apply, right? These are the data to be add. Where will be the delete will apply, right? So insert into this query will provide you to the insert any value into the TB student table. This is the table name of query and name. What I have the column? I have the column is the name. You can see the name of column, email of column, college. So that's why I just need to be the name of column, email of column, college of column, and so on. Now what we have the value, I just need to the question marks to be add with the column, everyone's, right? Everyone, it means the name will be the separate of question mark, email will be many parameters. What we have, I have 6 parameters here, 6 column. So I need to be add the value into the 6th column, right? So that's why the value will be here with the question marks, value will be here with the question mark, right? Email and college and faculty and branch and time stamp as well. So what will be the values is here, the name here, email and college and faculty and branch and time stamp is here, right? Every value, because this will provide the values, right? So now I have insert all value here, right? Now database will be closed. I have create a protocol, that's the name of this ones, and the student data delegate protocol. Why we have student data delegate protocol? Because I just need to be refreshed when the a new table, a new cell is insert into your table, right? So that's why I need to be add the delegate to be refresh your table into the previous vController. You can see here I have these ones, right? I have add the student of delegate, right? This is the protocol to be refresh the get all data. You can see here get all data is here, right? And this will be the refresh, and before refresh you need to be all data will remove with the respect of the all data need to be append in your table or in your array list, right? Because if you are not removing, and the data will duplicate, because already is into that array list, and you are trying to append the more data which we have the into the columns, into the table of TB students. So you need to be removed all the data which we have the previous ones, right? So you can refresh all the data with the append of student array. So guys, and I have, when I need to be click the edit, right, and you can see what the edit will be, add student tab. You can see here, and this is add, right? And I have this one's add, right? You can see here this is the add and this is the same things. I have created the storyboard. You can see here student with the respect of UI storyboard, right? And instantiate vController, and this is the add students and add students of my vController. And now what I means, I just need to be the delegates, and I have created a variable with the respect of the student data delegates. So I just call to the another vController with this delegate will be called into your previous vController. So that's why I have created this variable for a protocol to be refreshed, right, which I have in function into the protocol. So that then navigation will be pushed, right? Now get back to the add students is here. When the insertions will be complete, then students delegate had the get student data. You can see here, where is that? This function will call. If this function will call in this vController, it means this function will call with the respect of the get all data is here. Now refresh, the same function will call and refresh, and table data will be reloaded, right? Now get back to this once, and now this will close and all that, right? All right, and now let's back to the table. You know, you everyone's is knowing that the table is how the table will create and how the cell will create for showing your data. Okay, let's remind you all. And I have with the UI table view delegate and data source for using the methods of the data source and delegate. All right, and I have a count of a student array and multiple row into the array. That's why I have count students array dot count is here. And now I have a sales of a students TV cell is here. You can see student table TV's UI table view cell is here, and I have the 5 outlet is here. And one more things I have configures with the function of every object model of every object of the student model. And now I have the label name text. You can see here everything is outlet is here for displaying the data with the students model, and students is keeping with the name. You can see here what we have the students. This is the student model, the name, email, college, and faculty. And now I just call here, and I have an object of a student. Every object is the model of student model, so that's why I have a configure with the configure students. And you can see this is the functions which is into the UI table view cell, and every object I have seen here to be display the data. So let's back to call with again the UI table view cells. Now the build is running, and now let's add another cell is here. Let's click it now. Nair, and this is a 3-2. Okay, let's gap it, and now Nair and 3-2 at gmail.com. All right, and college is the Delhi University, right? And this is the faculty of engineering. And now branch is the computer science. All right, and now submit it. This delegate will be called. You can see here what we have. This delegate will call, and this delegate will call. You can see here. Okay, all right, you can see here. Now I just need to be click the submit one, right? I have clicked the submit one. This student delegate will call. Now get back to the functions. Which function will call? Okay, just I have called this Nair32 at gmail.com, and Delhi University and computer science. How can you see the table, right, where the database is executed? You need to be this ones, right? This I have printed here, where I have printed. This is the URL of I have this ones, right? Where is that? And I just need to be print. This is the my URL. I just only the print for find where my database. Let's get back to the things. This is my one, all right, and I just need to be refreshed. This is 31 will refresh easier, right? And how can you find where your database is stores. Let's go to your collection, go to your folder. I have opened my folder, right? This is my folder, and now just click the command and shift at a time with the go. I have gone with the go, sorry, G. Command shift and G. If you are clicking the command shift and G, then this will open. Go to your folder, and now which I have copied these ones. You can see here I have copied these ones, users, right, library, and these so on, right. I have clicked these ones and now copy and paste. I have pasted and go to my database. You can see here what my database is, this ones, right. This one has clicked. Now open it. When I open, then this, you can see my database.sqlite is open, and which table is created, TB student has created, and uh, this table students are containing these data. These are the 5 data will showing. You can see here the 5 data is showing here, right. All right guys, and in the next video we can learn the delete, update, right. We can see here's the all data will be deleted, how we can delete the all data from table, and one by one how we can delete the one data, one cell into the table, right. And now how can edit the layer. If I have a layer, I just need to be the add the name, and as well as the email ID, I just need to be edit. So this query will be at the another tutorial. This is that will come into the second tutorial. So guys, hope you have understand everything. Let's so hope you enjoy with this video. If you have any doubts, you can comment below. I will reply soon. Please subscribe my channel. It will motivate me for making more video. Thank you guys. Have a good day.